Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game, and...
Strife! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Check. Oh, he's been caught napping. Drives it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. And this is Adriano. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, important interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that was very necessary. So we're still where we started right now. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Zambrotta. Zanetti gets across and deals with it. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. Think opposition to...
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cruyff certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
South Korea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. That is a great pick out. That is a brilliant interception. Check with the clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Nicely shaped ball. Check, getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Donadoni going forward. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Dembele. Always, it's Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no joy this time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. There will be a throw-in. Rafael Varane. Aim forwards. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. Good put. Cruyff! It's loose, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0! Just one winner! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Oh, he's been caught. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every...
It's Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Adriano clears it away. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That has been knocked clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through. DiMarco. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Dembele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Varane. Played out to the left flank. He's had it taken off him. He's picked his way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Donadoni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
South Korea have their second corner now. Company tries to clear. And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Messi, and this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Messi. Ferdinand was in no mood for any of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Donadoni! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's played through. Dembele! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. That'll be a throw-in. Messi. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Messi.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Cruyff. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Dembele, Rafael Varane, cannot be beaten that easily. Messi tries to pass it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now this could be a chance. Seedorf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Number 32, Federico
Pelé.
Di Marco. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17,
Rummenigge is a player who
Ousmane
barely
Dembele.
needs an invitation to shoot.
Number 24, Gianluca Zambrotta.
Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Number 8, Jude Bellingham. Number 14,
Just about up to 75 minutes. Bale
Number 22, Adriano.
looking to play him in, and he's found a way past.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Michael.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. Back when it goes. And it's Michael. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Has a look and plays it forward. Ah, such a clever touch. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. And this is Pelé. South Korea have got it back and they'll have another go. Thuram. Roberto Carlos shifted it to the flank, threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's on the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ferdinand calmly anticipates.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
And it's Lahm. That's been slipped through. Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And he has been fouled there. Knocks it into space. Rafael Varane, tidy with his distribution. Roberto Carlos. Pepe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get rid. Rodri. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Zanetti. Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. Towering header. No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. South Korea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he latch on to this? Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So no flag here. And it's Rodri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lahm makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. And he's well positioned. And the finish! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Seedorf gets his final warning. Rafael Varane. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Vieira. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Nicely spread. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. That's Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Messi. Great vision. South Korea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And Messi! Again, a brilliant save. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Lahm. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Messi, and he's in on goal. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Croatia against
Just
Korea
listen
Republic.
to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Oh, he's been caught! Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Great vision. Zanetti. Ball's terrific effort. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Korea Republic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
17.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's a shoot! And it's been shipped out wide. Now it's Cruyff. And they've got a throw. South Korea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Thuram. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. So no flag here. There's the delivery. Czech claims it without any fuss. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Croatia are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Driven in. Gabriel attempts a clearance. That has ended up in no man's land. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary. Looking to play him in. And it's Hullet. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. He's free, he has got big chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Donatoni. Over to the right flank. Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi's cross. Van Dijk can get it clear. Nedved now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rodri. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Getting up there! Goal! Croatia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Croatia, after 33 minutes and...
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Decent chance! Oh, what has happened here? Deftly away. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk with the clearance. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Hullet. Messi! Oh, off the bar! Nedved crosses. That's going to go a long way. Croatia have got it back and they'll have another go. Hullet couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now this could be a chance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cruyff. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. South Korea are down to 10 men. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Urbano Caldeira, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets.
Tries a shot! Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Bellingham engages and forces him off the ball. He's in plenty of space here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Michel Platini. And this is Messi. Mohamed Salah. Messi. Now it's Messi. And he's in Rooney! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a good run down the right. In by Messi. Van Dijk. This might spell danger. Cafu. That's been drilled in. And he knocks it clear. Now it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Mbappe. He might take a shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And here's Rooney. He's in a great position here. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Mohamed Salah. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vieira is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. South Korea still without a single shot on target. No, that's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. Played down the flank. Spread neatly. He's got... And Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter.
Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Impressive jump! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Just eases him off the ball. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Seedorf. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Rooney. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through, and it's Seedorf. And this is Van Basten. That is a brilliant interception. Cafu. For Messi. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Seedorf. Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. Now, can they get him away? Ball in towards... Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Messi. Vieira gives no quarter whatsoever. Stood up well to him there. Platini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf! Oh, it's hit the post. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Salah. And he's had it nicked away. Cruyff is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. Salah. Driving on and making good progress. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Cruyff. And that is out of play. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Now it's Messi, and this is Pelé. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's picked his way through. Platini. Van Basten is flagged offside. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Messi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Platini. He's being urged to shoot. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Takes on his marker. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. That's good play. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pelé. And this is Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So we're still where we started right now. Rafael Varane. Pelé. Ronaldinho. Pelé. And this is Pelé. Varane is there and he can get that clear. He shifted it to the flank. Milan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
He's rising! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Great ball if he can get there. And it's Michel Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Van Basten! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he... There's the shot! He's beaten the... Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! Gullit at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Gullit. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide.
That's good play from him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slick. It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Platini, nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free, looking to play him in. Can he get onto this?
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi, and it's Seedorf. Pelé, muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Cruyff, Seedorf, gets a good foot in there. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Done delicately. Messi has the space to scheme. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pull it. Now it's Haaland. Driving forward. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Desai. Lahm. Pull it. And it's Van Basten. Seedorf. On Cruyff! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down.
And a header! Goal! Republic of Korea! And the comeback is complete. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per.
So we have movement on both benches.
Il numero 13.
South Korea have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Seedorf.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
South Korea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Threads one in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Aguero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
75 minutes played. Messi.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Great vision. Aguero finding himself in space. And it's Seedorf. Zanetti gets into a good position. Played in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
South Korea
Seedorf.
with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Ronaldinho. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19. Vieira. Il numero 10.
Can he finish?
Il numero 7.
Just too high. South Korea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieira. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's a promising position. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
South Korea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's not got that quite right. South Korea close now to seeing this one through to the end. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Thuram. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's a throw. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Hazard. Oh, important interception. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?